because I'm testing this. So I'm just going to rotate the camera because I'm going to do an unboxing for my Lark Max 2 that I just bought so I can do some better quality audio for my Facebook Live and YouTube Live streaming. So at the moment I've been relying on the mic built into my iPhone, which hasn't always been working well in all circumstances, particularly with historic venues and churches and stuff like that. So that was listed as public, going live. I did try the Blackmagic Design camera app to go live stream because it has now YouTube functionality built in, but it didn't work. So just wait for another update because it just got released yesterday anyway. So this is directly streaming within YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, I bought this discounted on Amazon, the Hollyland Lark Max 2. And the reason I bought this one is it's the only one that's actually got audio monitoring as well as the wireless and the time code. So you can actually monitor the audio on your iPhone remotely as you're streaming or as you're recording. Because otherwise you're sort of just guessing. So I'm just going to open this up because I want to use this today. Well, as a backup anyway. There we are. So, don't know what all those messages are. Something about the Arab Emirates. Oh well. Yeah. So I have, pretty much microphones, I wouldn't say they're all the same, but there's all of a sudden everyone's making these wireless 32-bit floats. So this is 32-bit float wireless microphones because there seems to be a surge in podcasting. So here's the back. Don't know if you can read that. So low latency wireless audio monitoring, which is the headphones that come with it, which are wireless. 32-bit float internal recording. 32-bit full chain audio transmission. So I think that's to do with the reliability of the connection. No, actually, I don't know. I'll just be honest. AI noise cancellation, time code. So that's really important for filmmaking. 4 transmitters and 1 receiver. So there's basically 4, you can hook up 4 microphones to this. It's small, 14 grams. So that's like really light for the microphone. 36-hour long duration, so it lasts 36 hours on one charge. And it's rated as 1,115 feet or 340 meters range wirelessly, which is pretty impressive. So here are the box. That's the power adapter, 3.4 watts. Yeah, that's it. And it's Bluetooth. And it works with iPhone and iPad. So I'm not going to do huge range of products. Oh, yeah, don't need nail clippers. I'm not going to do huge numbers of product reviews. But as I buy stuff, of course, this opportunity. There we are. Oh, that was meant to come off. So I do need this then. But that's not the bother. Yeah. So I wanted to get something that wasn't just suitable for podcasting, but semi-professional as well, hence the time code. Right, so on top we have after-sales support cards, compliance information, user manual, and usefully what should come with it. That's their packing list. So there's a couple of magnets, 2 windshields, the 2 monitors, the earphone charging case for the earphones. You've got a charging case for the microphones, and 2 adapters, so you can connect that up to cameras as well. USB-C, because I've got a modern iPhone that has USB-C. And the transmitters, basically that's 2 microphones. And camera receiver, that's for a professional camera. And so, yeah, this is interesting. These 2 adapters, didn't know about that. And more. Cables. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. Cables, USB-C to Lightning cable, USB-C to USB-C cable, so that's for the old iPhones. Your TRS 3.5mm adapters, omnidirectional lav mic, so it comes with 2 lav mics, carrying bag, and these cards. So I'll just swap that around because you probably didn't see that before. So that's what should come in it. And then just the user manual in colour, so that's helpful. I'm not going to go through that just now. It is quite handy to have a paper user manual, because you're not always able to download stuff, or if you're out and about. Well, let's get to it. Let's open it up. Right, there we are. Love the logo, the pros pick. Pros pick. It's a bit tacky around here, if you ask me. But, there we are. Right, so it's in this sort of black plastic cover. Oh, that's unexpected. So it all actually packs into one bag. So the headphones and the microphone. So that's good, rather than 2 separate devices. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, so I think that would be the microphone. Maybe. Oh, actually, I don't know. So there's that section there that contains the microphone, and then this section here, and it's got a divider. So it's all nicely packaged. And I reckon these would be the headphone charging case. So that's that side, and then there's a divider here, and then we have this side, the different adapters. I'm not going to open them all up, but you can see the range of different adapters that were on that. That's the magnets. More cables. More cables. The dead mice, as in the wind muffs. Should be 2 of those yet. There's the second one. More cables and adapters, and of course silica gel to keep it all dry. I'll leave that in there. So I'm actually quite impressed with that packaging. And of course it's a bag which is light, rather than those big like plastic cases that adds weight to your kit. Okay, so this would be the microphone. So let's just open this up. So there's the hinge. Don't want to open it from. Oh, there's the charging port, USB-C. There. So where there's the logo, that's the side you open from, and yes, it is the mics. So there's one mic. That's the receiver that you plug into your camera or your iPhone. You can see the charging points in there. It all gets charged up when it's in the case. And that is the adapter for your iPhone. So, in fact, oh look, it's got the little white light that's disactivated. I believe from the reviews I've read online that it automatically activates. So I'm just plugging that into my iPhone now. I'm going to unplug it because it might take over my sound, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so dust covers on the ports. And this is the first microphone. And the cover there, so that's the microphone there, so that cover was to protect it from dust. But those are the blue ones that when you first purchase something. So it's got a clip to attach that to a shirt. There's the power button, and then there's the record button. So you've actually got a record button on it, so you can turn recording on and off with a little light above it. Power button with a separate light above it to turn the mic on and off. And I think there's extra functions there to tap through for noise suppression, etc. Okay, so let's plug this in. Okay, and then if I turn that. Okay, so this will be interesting. That was pretty easy. Hopefully that's working. So you can see what I did was hold down the power button, it turns green. There's a green light on the unit now. So there's two lights, two blue lights that flash, which each one represents each of the microphones. The moment one's green, the other one's blue. So that means one microphone is connected. So I'm going to just attach that to myself. Up here. Oh, that's a nice clip. There we are. And that's my test. So I'm actually testing the sounds of that. It's on the directional mic. It's lovely. I like how the logo is not all big and bright and shiny, so it's just very subtle black. And that should be working. Wow. Wow, I mean, that's pretty quick. Look at that. So yeah, there's a test. So I'm using the Hollyland wireless microphone, which is the Lark Max 2. When it says 4, it means I can buy another 2 and it will connect through to this. You can buy them separately, the microphones themselves. But the pack comes with 2 with the headphones. Okay, the monitoring headphones, because I can't hear whether the audio is working, so I need to monitor it. So let's just check that. And now I have to go because I noticed I need to be somewhere. Okay, so there we are. There's the monitoring headphones in the case. So that is the charging port that's been covered up with the blue plastic. There we are. So it's nicely packaged, it's all very protective. And that should go over my ear. It doesn't go in your ear, it's over the top. There's the speaker, that's my right ear. And that's for me to monitor the sound. But I don't know how to pair that yet. Or if that charged, because there's no light on the unit. But I've got it on my ear. If that's comfortable, it doesn't poke inside your ear, it just sits over the top of it, which is good because you want to be able to hear other people talk to you rather than block out the sound. So that just rests over the top of your ear, and then it angles, and that sits behind your ear, and this rotates around. So that's my right ear. At the moment, it feels comfortable. Definite clicks to adjust. That's good, but I can't hear anything in it at the moment. Okay, so I need to put all this back away because I need to shoot out the door. But I do know this all works. Well, I do know so far it seems to be working. Please comment, like, share, tell me what you can hear, because that would be useful. I wish I'd actually noticed which of these pouches here things came in. I can watch this back to discover that. I think the cables went to that side. The more loose things went down there. There we are. No, I can't hear that. Might need a charge as well. So this goes back in there. There we are. Oh, there we can see a charging light now. The light came on, so it does have a light. I apologise. I wonder if that works now. So curious. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I think I need to charge them. But you know, it's an unboxing video, so you can't expect much more. There we are. So you have to shut it right down, and collapse it right down for it to fit in the case. And there's a charging light there. The green charging light. Wonder, will it light up? No. Okay, so there we are. There's the kit. There's the microphone. And I'm just going to unplug this microphone. Oh, I didn't actually have the microphone angled towards my mouth, so you might have heard it off axis, but it shouldn't be too much of a bother if it's omnidirectional. But there we are, there's the microphone. And I'm going to put this back. Nice definite click. So there we have it. And I will need to read through this quick start guide to find out how the headphones work. But that's my unboxing with a quick test. Do comment any questions you've got about things you want me to go through for future reference. Okay, I've got to go. Cheers, see ya, bye.